Hi, I decided to do a separate video for dividing using short division where you show your answer as a decimal because otherwise the short division was going to be really long. So here it is. If you have any questions, let us know. See you later.
So earlier I showed you when we were doing simple short division that 6,283 divided by 5 was 1,256, remainder 3. So we're going to have a look now at how I would answer this calculation if I wanted my answer to be in decimals. Lots of children would just replace the R with a decimal point, and that is wrong because this 3 here is 3 remaining out of 5. Three remaining out of 5. Now, if I put a decimal point like this, this becomes the 10th column. This 3 here is saying I've got 3 out of 10. But that's not the same as having 3 remaining, because that remaining is 3 out of 5. So let's have a look at how we would solve that with a decimal answer. Same first step, set out my bus stop. 6,283 is my dividend, 5 is my divisor, 5 goes into 6 once with 1 remaining, 5 goes into 12 twice with 2 remaining, 5 goes into 28 5 times with 3 remaining, and 5 goes into 33 6 times with 3 remaining. Now if I want to find my answer as a decimal, I now need to put a decimal point and put a 0 as my placeholder in the tenths column. Now this 0 doesn't mean anything, it has no value. 6,283 means the same as 6,283.0. The remaining value from the ones column, when I found how many 3's in 33, how many 5's in 33, I found there were 6 5's in 33 with 3 left over. The 3 ones that were left over here, I can put into my tenths column. 30 tenths is the same as 3 ones, it's equivalent. I can now look at how many 5's go into 30. 5's into 30, that's 6, because 5 times 6 is 30. I've remembered to put my decimal here to show that I'm looking at tenths, not at any other place value. My answer here for 6,283 divided by 5 is 1,256.6. This is the same as 1,256 and 3/5. 1,256 remainder 3. That is the same value as this. We've just shown it in a different way. You saw the video earlier of using the bust up, using short division to divide 367 by 8. So we're now going to look at how you do the same calculation, but instead of having a remainder at the end, having a decimal. Now to do this, lots of children just put a point like this and think that that's correct. That's not correct, because remember, this 7 remaining is 7 out of 8 parts. If you put the decimal here, you are saying that's 7/10. So 7 out of 10 equal parts, which clearly is different than 7 out of 8 parts. So I'm just going to show you down here how I would change this so that it's in a decimal. So this step I do the same as before. 8 into 3, 0. 8 into 36 is 4, with 4 remaining. 8 into 47 is 5. This is where it gets different. So instead of now just putting how many I have remaining, I need to put a placeholder. So I'm going to put my decimal and a placeholder of 0. This 0 holds no value because it is saying that you have 0 tenths. That's the same, isn't it, as just saying that I've got 367. The remaining value from the ones, which is 7, because there are 8 into 47 goes 5 times with 7 remaining. That 7 ones I now move across into my tenths to give me 70 tenths. 70 tenths is the same as 7 ones. I can now look at how many 8s go into 70. I'm going to put my decimal here as well. 8 into 70 I know that 8 into 70 goes 8 times, because 8 times 8 is 64. From 64 to 70, I have 6 remaining. So same again, I'm going to put another placeholder. I had 6 remaining. 6 tenths. 6 tenths is the same as 60 100ths. 8 into 60 goes 7 times. 7 times 8 is 56. 56 up to 60, I have 4 remaining. Know what's coming. Another placeholder. 4 hundredths, which is what I had remaining, is the same as 40 1,000ths. 8 into 40 goes 5 times exactly. I have no remainders. My answer in decimal form is 45.875. That is the same as 45 and 7/8. 45 remainder 7. And that's how you use short division to find a decimal answer. Enjoy!
Really hope that was helpful and see you soon.